All right, guys. Hello. We are back. Haven't heard back from anybody playing Fortnite, so I decided just to do this. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. Who should we play? I got a muted key of the music, so I don't want no copyrighted. That's a little bit good. I said it was blurry, but it just depends on how the angle is and zooms in. So if it's a little blurry, I'm sorry.
On EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Redskins. With that, let's get on up to FedEx Field near Washington. Standing by for the call of this one, Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis. We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. As we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I was asking, what do you see for this one?
Well, Brent, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack to make a few plays?
Well, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
Doesn't matter, win or lose. Just enjoy the game.
And a good effort on the return there, gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They're led out of the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
Case Keenum won't overwhelm you with his athleticism, won't wow you with his arm, but somehow, when he's on the field and he's in charge, the ball gets moved by his offensive teammates.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Keenum. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And for this offense, yellow highlighter around Trent Williams.
As well it should be. A Pro Bowl, all-pro type of a left tackle. So mobile. You can also see him as a tight end. This guy is a terrific football player.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. A first carry now for
Oh, shit, here we go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll go to pick up a 14 on a Washington first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
first down throw. Keenum. Josh Johnson's got it complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of marker by just 2 yards leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a fake on the deep here as they try to run pass option. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Credit with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Tyrann Mathieu's instincts as a defensive back, I believe, are second to none. And that allows him to play all over the secondary. He can line up as an outside corner, inside in the slot, and that's difficult to do because you get so much traffic in there. And then, of course, they can also move him back as a safety. Anywhere you put him, though, you know he's going to end up around the football.
On 2nd and 9, Keenum to Thompson on the screen. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Working from the gun, Keenum. It's Brian Johnson. And maybe brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get a late start here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers and cut them away from their grasp, chip away their timing, so things like as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On the ground, Geis. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the fray. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd down and goal. Keenum. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis. There to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tell you the defensive side, they come off a good gas right away for the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but there could be emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and point score. They're pretty tired right now.
That's fielded in the end zone. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now. This is Williams. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 50. Still on his feet. And they can't corral it.
Almost a touchdown right there, guys.
Play there for KC. 62 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
The line of scrimmage used for their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. And escapes the sand. Forced out to his left. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up taking a positive yardage.
I thought it was dead right, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. That's 1-7 nothing. Audier Sports.
I lost my water. I got one right here. Get it. Oh, shit.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. They're trying to go down back at the 12. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake, but right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And Butker able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come on the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things will work out in your favor.
He's got Thompson here, complete. And it cooked it up. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it to the post, that's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help with the contract time. You could have kept that one true.
I don't know about that.
Too bad.
I don't know about that.
Bad.
Super tough.
Is it going to stand? What the fuck?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the lead doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and turn for it.
Yeah, try to turn for it here on this drive. Keenan going to come up now, 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Shotgun snap for Keenan. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. An excellent game, 35 yards. But make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, but not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Nice, they'll try to run it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Keenum now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in after 1. Blood still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he'll be brought down at the 23. They get the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and they need to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. Now it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go beyond 2nd and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. On 3rd down on it's Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Staying on his feet. He will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, it's Thompson. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to 17.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says upload halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as they head things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime.
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
Writing down your ad.
if you prep, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, Keenum. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin. There to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. That drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them, and plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, Hader following the touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Let's field it at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, that discouragement clouds that line.
Yeah, I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the Commanders have been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So for the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Fighting through pressure. Flushed out right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
But he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that one. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they run to football pretty quickly.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this 3rd quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes now throw. He's going to lock one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up with that one.
It's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 45 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the big play gets them all the way down the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. That one complete to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I thought that they were in trash cans again.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
I think the easy analysis is that he had nowhere to go with the football. But he held on to it for so long. Didn't get rid of it. Could have just gave it up.
Yeah, the coverage was good downfield. And there we go again. He's sacked back around the 28. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. Watching the game bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he took the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end.
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tacklers, but eventually goes down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is. You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Got to look at it that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And you get a little more pressure. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
We're forgetting on what the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Winter's coming. Hold the door.
Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed until here in the third. And he'll get this away on the icy winter air. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Only a yard to pick up there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a top 9. Throwing down is Mahomes. Oh, ball batted in the air, and it's intercepted. Hooked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On first down, it's Gable. This is caught. Oh, he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Here's Gable. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. To throw is Gable. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Is Hopkins now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will take it away.
Got 7 minutes left on the clock.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him. On the final play out of quarter number 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The throw in the middle taken in. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I know it goes against the instincts of others to catch the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, that's the situation. It's not going to be better. End up losing yardage, even if they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract term. That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. Because against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. On second down now, it's Thompson, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Keenan. Jordan Reed has it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and pull it.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and take a look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
A shotgun snap for Keenan. And this is good. In the end zone, it's Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Dotson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the field.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And a touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will give it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, Grayson Allen. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave a great field position, turned it 6 points up. They've got to recover their Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DM, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now here's Mahomes. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
And 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trait in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they built that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Mahomes. And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I give a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make some.
Mahomes can't get away, and down goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on the clock for the first time this afternoon. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. start the drive with Peterson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now around with Geis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
This stage of the game, the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gott. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field.
So long. Farewell. Welcome to my house, come on. Welcome to my house, come on. I'm gonna give you candy. Huh. Oh, baby. Welcome to my house, come on. My house, come on. I'm gonna give you candy.
Standing by for the call of this one, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And we are underway.
We got snow here. We're gonna play in the snow tonight, guys.
Carry over the back line, the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're on by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him.
Start working with that
It's Drew
rooster.
Brees.
And when you think of Drew Brees, you think of production and you think of competitiveness. And that guy competes
I had to call
every
out, and then you
snap.
done
Whether it's
some
throwing
kind
it,
of
moving
Facebook
around in
thing.
the pocket, calling
Hey,
plays,
you're close.
you name
So
it, he knows how to rally a team.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
The first carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, man, I know we're early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
Crazy.
Now Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
That's so
We
much snow
always
in
talk
here.
about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the drive takes him in the Giants' territory now, first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for the Lions. Michael Thomas, 39 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out prove it right now.
They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it all culminates in the Saints touchdown.
We'll come back. We'll come back. Hello. See one person join. Welcome in. Welcome in.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. They'll be led by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. It's, of course, Eli Manning.
I still remember a scouting report that a former Giants GM had on Eli Manning coming out of Mississippi. He simply said he has it. And we always talk about the it factor, which means they're going to play large in big moments, in key situations. And Eli Manning has always had that.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Give him 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6. Here's the offense. If we give you too much power here, we let you highlight the player. Why'd you choose Zeitler?
Because I think the big guys up front never get enough credit. Kevin Zeitler, that guard, tough, nasty. We've got to give him some love.
Harding to pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
And
Manning gonna hand it off to Barkley. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard onto the 10. And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
Kevin Jordan's got one of those versatile defensive linemen who can play all up and down the front. Whether he's playing tackle or end, he knows how to make plays.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. He's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. First down, Giants have a pickup with 14. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you got to stop it? It would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all of which you would have picked practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural
I got a hold of it. I don't have to press it like most of the time. Okay, I got you. I'm learning. I'm used to like playing
Pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, you know, excited about.
Let's see.
That's what we absolutely
That was great. And our camera miss was a fist bump from the sideline after they catch their fire. That's a big game. That was right downfield. Is taken in by his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's a good deep play for him there. And that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I thought maybe he's the backside of because I know that when I used to cover, we just not down there and still has first down there.
What we love to say, get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And a throw in the end zone on the first down, but it winds up incomplete. Going for it all. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Haven't looked at it.
Oh, another thing.
Throw incomplete as well.
They'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you put in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
I don't think this will be much. It doesn't even get there. Well short. And this score will stay right where it is. There is nothing easy about being a kicker on a game like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the pudding tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Now on the field comes New Orleans. And they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points and a 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they call it flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. You need to get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chasing them.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hello.
Breeze down.
Oh, hell.
It's Cameron Meredith. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before they dropped inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
I can't see your comment. I'm sorry. But hello.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Breeze to throw. And Josh Hill has it. They'll get 34 yards there. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around.
It's probably so bad because I haven't seen it.
I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, it's Breeze. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees, his second touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. That's two really excellent drives for them to start this ball game, both ending with touchdown passes.
And big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. Let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
Looks for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, he wants to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
This is taken in. It's complete. And have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. It looks so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Manning now to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They're going to pick up there at 22. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to let anything against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it on the fly.
He will score. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait, oh, it's open. Time to hot foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside for the pylon, just straight ahead to the 3rd of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here now, a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves. Not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it deserves, right?
Well, the protection's been great. That's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. And here's a throw that's taken
Yeah.
Cook.
Yeah.
It's a big play there for the Saints. 43 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they took field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Reeves. But I think the ball's out, and the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coach to the screen, but just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Maurice, he's going to air this thing out deep for 10. And oh, he intercepted. Picked up by the veteran Antoine Buffet. He was trying to get Thomas that time. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
For a heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
And if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use the aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing now is Manning. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago.
Most famously in that time, I think it's probably 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, the same
Yeah, I think that's what people remember. I also know this in Miami, an infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Manning now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got 1st and 10.
Yeah. There we go.
Touchdown.
Now we're tied up.
Golden Tate. There at the ground.
I can't see
As
it,
they are
man.
extra point away now from tying this football game. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete a run like that, your confidence has just go sky high. You just mentioned it, tight window, sings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Roses now to add the PAT. And we got a good one. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all to score on EA Sports. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken as 4. And a nice return sets it up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ballgame, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines, tell his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going.
It's intercepted.
Yeah.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yeah.
So after the INT, it's Manning.
Oh,
down he goes.
How about that? When the so-called little guys putting the pressure on, that was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Manning. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Veteran covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And now that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? But Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. He keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is a pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're reading the room to kind of get something.
I thought the defense would be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good game on the ground. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. That goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Oh, they got on 3rd down. Breeze. There Gaines got it. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown. New Orleans. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints have taken the lead. It was 3rd and medium. They popped the short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more for that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you use, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, Didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
Wants to try to have the PAT. It's up and good, and now make the score 21-14. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays, and it all culminates in the Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. A look at Sterling Shepard as he and his offense get set to go again. He's done his part, but so far it's been a losing effort, so they got to fix something.
That doesn't mean changing anything the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Faking the give to Barkley, now Manning. The tight end Rhett Ellison with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. What a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense.
Oh, shit.
It's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Now, sort of the second quarter to forget for him to have 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And here it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Yes, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 49 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Alonso looked to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's certainly taken the knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And it's not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing his man. They'll complete this game to his tight end. And they bring it to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Giants have a pickup of 14. On play action. Now man.
Oh,
It's
shit.
not here. This half gets intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Suddenly it's first and goal after the inter.
What's we're doing? We get to play replay.
Reception, change in the situation here. They're running with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice. And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If this is all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space. Wants to try to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Might they change offensively? I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people have to run. They don't want to tackle it anymore. And he's hit and taken down. Eli Sand. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he survived it back there. And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Manning. That's into the hands of the Tiger Garrison. There'll be a pick up at 15, so it'll lead to third down. And the Giants' all-time leader in passing yards and completions and touchdowns, just another connection. No doubt about it. That's the Eli Manning we know. Pushing the ball downfield and with proficiency. The Giants on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Manning. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game. Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Marcus Sherrills deep for the Saints. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? This defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that front. Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, and we said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. He's been right.
From the 17, Breeze. And this is Cook with it down. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to White.
Breeze now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis on this first half. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Again, it's Breeze. That's complete to Meredith. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, and he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene. That's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time, find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out and ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze completes this one to Meredith. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And the former first pick in the 2nd round of 2001 draft doing his thing.
And the beauty of watching him play is progressions. Yeah, he can throw it deep, but how about his ability to hit secondary targets, underneath targets, and hit them with accuracy?
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. And one on the tight end club. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on his last 7 straight passes. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Heard a coach talking about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Let's look down the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Now we take it in the end zone.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And New York set to take the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play that? This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off that quarter push right up there, Patrick Robinson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turn it over.
Now you got to be careful because that referee's lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take possession of football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw product of the elements right there. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Reeves. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. It'll be the Saints' first down on a gain of 16 yards. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And Russ is kicking, it's good. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
They have to be happy about that. We haven't made a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Play clock down to 0. Now this is not the way to start a drive.
Yeah.
So that'll back them up 5. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon. As we turn it right back over to Brandon.
Coachman. Coach.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Now we take it in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Eli Manning getting ready to go again on offense. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case, I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
That's the left side to start the drive is complete. Still fighting for more. Just run upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So,
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Manning.
bullshit.
He's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure you're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Ready to throw. That one caught by Allison. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Allison. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 38-yard line. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He completes it to T.
There you go, boy. Hell yeah.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
Rosas to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazone to kick it away. This is taken as 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, if that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes after Saints. Let's get Philly.
Not one that I've ever met.
DJ Goodson there on the tackle. On second down, Kamara. And they're running right through it. And he take it down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys have to make a lot of tackles.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Gets it to Merritt, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap and a great career of Drew Brees.
Wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
How'd that work out?
Yeah, with his footwork, I think really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior tennis champion. Beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. And that footwork really helps him be the great quarterback he is now. They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk, and it's wide. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Just line up,
Breeze on the draw, gets to Kamara. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowled up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On second and 9, Breeze. And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Breeze to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but they got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Fuck that shit.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Lutz puts this one through. And they'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So the drive slows out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I'm talking to enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. Okay, get a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let them knock it through.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There's a look at Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple of times, but not a ton. And whatever they're doing is working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? It's usually not by himself. It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 2nd and 2, Manning. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance. He's got to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
Go now, 18 Gator. Into the red zone now, man.
Oh, shit.
Another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The 40, the 30, 10.
Can we, let's replay it and call the timeout.
Score.
I can't challenge the play.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, winding that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will trail by one more. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the pick six, and they decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let them get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence that that's not working.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson. Back to the air on second down. It's Neal.
Brandon, this is one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here now is second and 10 again for the 41.
Oh, yeah.
This throw is on the left side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we'll take a break. Now play fake here on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't look up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set. For a very one-sided affair. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. He's taken down. A.J. Klein coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. The speed and fitness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
And another thing that makes the comeback run really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
50, play. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to pull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the rookie Saquon Barkley, the one who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Pizza Hut. No one. Pizza Hut.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't yet.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone is still here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of when the coaches talk, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brad, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Man, very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Again, it's Camaro. They'll get only a couple down at 44.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Breeze. To the races, to the right side. New Orleans. Drew Brees turned back the clock. 5 touchdown passes, 4 on the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
You hear that? You hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. I actually hear a tune being warbled.
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than that.
You
She's
do.
building it out.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Wants to try to have the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates in the Saints touchdown. the touchdown, wants to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
I just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again, Manning. He's got his man, this is Tate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 15 and a Giants first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, you hear everyone say, well, why don't you cover it? Double it, triple it, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They go play action here on first down. Right side, 10. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Manning, that's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there. You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long. But like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, trust them.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This is taken as 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to jump to the player part because I think blowout.
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, that's college football. I saw a game that, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. Team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you were your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to film that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles. Their second meeting of the season. The refs turned it around for the first one.
It was 6 there, but now it's 3rd. Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Kamara off the draw. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for a possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on, and they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Giants drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they want. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They must get something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you described it.
The guys there complete 36 yards over the play. Defensively, I know they have a comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you can make a good football.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Can't see me.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate, 32 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try to keep them in the game.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will get him one closer. The drive there is spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This would field it at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So after 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now Kamara. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
After this guy's
The last one got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh yeah. Got a good couple games.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he was able to shed the tackle with the reserves coming in for this time. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And King's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out in the perimeter, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They just threw the damn ball, man.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What are they collecting on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, that things are working and clicking. They think that they can follow this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Glenn Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube, TikTok, IG. We'll be back tomorrow, guys. Have a good night. Peace. Thanks for joining for a couple hours.